So it's Yogi Raj 2.0 in Uttar Pradesh. The 49-year-old monk is all set to be sworn in as the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh for what is being called a historic second consecutive time. The Saffron Party broke the 37-year-old jinx of the incumbent government being voted back to power. Before the grand oath-taking ceremony, Yogi Adityanath paid floral tributes to former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. The oath ceremony, meanwhile, will be held at the Atal Stadium in Lucknow today. It's expected to happen at about 4 this evening. And all of the biggest leaders will be present. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah, BJP Chief JP Nadda. They're all going to be attending this mega event. Over 60,000 people are going to be a part of this momentous swearing-in ceremony. Elaborate security arrangements are being made before this event. Over 8,000 police personnel have been deployed to look after security arrangements alone. As Yogi bulldozed his way into power, he has several challenges, of course, to face in the second term of his government. And we're going to be addressing that as well, because one of the biggest problems is of unemployment. The tag of being an anti-farmer government is something he'll have to tackle, and, of course, maintaining law and order in the state.
जो मुझ पर विश्वास किया है पार्टी ने 2017 में, तब तो मैं विधायक भी नहीं था, एक सामान्य सांसद था, मेरे पास कोई प्रशासनिक अनुभव नहीं था। उत्तर प्रदेश जैसे राज्य में सुरक्षा की कोई बात करे, कानून का राज हो इसकी बात करे, उत्तर प्रदेश के लोगों के लिए एक सपना था। लेकिन उस सपने को हकीकत में हम बदल पाए, क्योंकि इन महापुरुषों का एक अभिभावकत्व जैसा संरक्षण हम सब के ऊपर था, और उसको हम लोगों ने प्रभावी ढंग से प्रदेश में लागू करने में हमें सफलता प्राप्त हुई। सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास और सबका प्रयास का जो ये मूल मंत्र है, इस मूल मंत्र ने अपना असर दिखाया और जनता जनार्दन ने कहा कि नहीं, हम अब वंशवाद की राजनीति में नहीं, हम अब जातिवाद और उन संकीर्ण राजनीतिक दायरों से ऊपर उठ करके राष्ट्रवाद, विकास और सुशासन के लिए अपना समर्थन देंगे। लोगों को पहली बार लगा कि गरीब का घर भी बन सकता है। पहली बार लगा कि पैसा सीधे गरीब के खाते में जा सकता है। पहली बार लगा कि उत्तर प्रदेश जैसे राज्य में पर्व और त्योहार शांतिपूर्ण तरीके से मनाए जा सकते हैं। पहली बार लगा उत्तर प्रदेश दंगा मुक्त राज्य बन सकता है, और पहली बार लगा है कि एक गरीब को भी फ्री में उत्तर प्रदेश के अंदर राशन प्राप्त हो सकता है।
So after that thumping historic victory in the Uttar Pradesh Assembly polls, grand preparations are underway for the swearing-in ceremony. It's going to be happening in the capital city of Lucknow. Yogi Adityanath is going to be sworn in for the second time today as the Chief Minister. And the BJP is pulling all stops, knowing full well that this is a historic event in Uttar Pradesh.
The monk who stormed back to power. Yogi Adityanath is set to take oath as Chief Minister for second term after the party secured clear majority in the recently concluded assembly polls. Preparations for a grand swearing-in ceremony are in full swing. The oath ceremony will be held at Lucknow's Bharat Ratna Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee Ekana Cricket Stadium today at 4 p.m. Around 200 VVIPs have been invited to the ceremony. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Amit Shah, Rajnath Singh, JP Nadda and Chief Ministers of many BJP-ruled states will be attending the event. Over 60,000 people are expected at the stadium. Also among the invitees are opposition leaders like Akhilesh Yadav, Mulayam Singh Yadav and Mayawati.
उत्तर प्रदेश की 24 करोड़ जनता ने आदरणीय मोदी जी की योजनाओं पर, आदरणीय मोदी जी के चेहरे पर और आदरणीय योगी जी के कार्यों पर उत्तर प्रदेश में जो कानून व्यवस्था उन्होंने स्थापित की, उस पर मोहर लगाई है, और हम उत्तर प्रदेश की जनता का साधुवाद और धन्यवाद करेंगे आपके चैनल के माध्यम से।
The high-profile ceremony is a security challenge for the police. They are using drones to monitor crowds. Anti-terrorism squad commandos have been deployed at the ground. Additional helipads are also ready.
पुलिस की जो तैयारियां हैं वो इस प्रकार से हैं कि स्टेडियम की जो कैपेसिटी है वो पूरी हो जाएगी। इसके कारण इसको हम बेंचमार्क मान के अपनी सारी व्यवस्थाएं कर रहे हैं। जो यहाँ के कमिश्नरी है उनको बाहर से भी सभी तरह के संसाधन, जिसमें मैन पावर भी शामिल है, दिया जा रहा है।
The occasion itself is historic. Yogi Adityanath is the first Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh to retain power after completing a 5-year term. The CM's family is overjoyed at his accomplishment.
धन्यवाद देता हूं उत्तर प्रदेश की जनता को, जिन्होंने अपने अथक प्रयासों से उनको दोबारा मुख्यमंत्री की पद में लाने का प्रयास किया है। उन्होंने जो पिछले 5 साल में काम किया होगा, तो उस काम को देखते हुए वहां की जनता बहुत प्रभावित थी।
Yogi becoming the CM of the most populous state second straight time also means that his stature within the BJP grows. The party has been using the 49-year-old saffron-clad leader as a star campaigner across India.
It's a popular international stadium and it has been mentioned or assembled a lot of seats. Around 25,000 seats have been placed here. It's a day ahead of the big mega event for the Saffron Party, as yes, it is happening after 37 years when a CM face is repeating in the state of Uttar Pradesh. With cameraman Gaurav Gupta, Samat Srivastav for India Today.
Now, I'm sure you've noticed that the bulldozer has essentially become the metaphor for BJP's monumental mobilization in Uttar Pradesh. Yogi Adityanath was returning to power, and as it became clear, bulldozer rallies were carried out across Gorakhpur. Several BJP supporters even did a puja for the bulldozer. It's now clear that this metaphor that was first used as a jibe by the SP has now flattened the cycle, and the BJP has also embraced it.
बुलडोजर चलता रहे, दंगाइयों को सख्त सजा हो।
It all started with Yogi Adityanath mentioning the bulldozer in his campaign speeches. It gradually became the poll mascot for the BJP.
हमारी सरकार केवल विकास ही नहीं कराती है, हमारी सरकार ने फिर बुलडोजर का भी उपयोग करना शुरू किया। और आज जब प्रदेश के अंदर विकास के साथ साथ बुलडोजर चल रहा है, तो भाइयों बहनों, आज ये सभी माफिया जो 4.5 वर्ष तक अपने बिलों के अंदर दुबके हुए थे, इनको ये लगा कि एक अवसर है कि फिर से किसी सत्ताधारी दल, किसी दल के साथ, सत्ताधारी ना भी हो, किसी दल के साथ जुड़ जाएंगे।
Today, the bulldozer has become a symbol of BJP's mega mobility through the Uttar Pradesh election.
As the results trickled in, the BJP workers erupted into a marathon celebration of sorts, and in focus was the Baba Ka bulldozer that rampaged and teared through the opposition attack. The Baba bulldozer actually marking the thumping victory of the BJP, even as the workers didn't stop praising and actually praying that Baba Ka bulldozer should be on a never-ending spree.
The Samajwadi Party mentioned the bulldozer first as a jibe. The BJP decided to wear it as a badge of honor. With Yogi Adityanath winning a historic second term, the bulldozer has become an affirmation of both his government's tough on criminals and high on development image. And that has become the metaphor of Yogi and BJP's victory. The bulldozer has completely flattened the bicycle. With his stunning return to power, Baba Bulldozer has now inspired Mama Bulldozer in Madhya Pradesh. Dozens of hoardings of Shivraj Singh Chauhan with the bulldozer in the background have come up in several areas of Bhopal, calling him Bulldozer Mama in the run-up to the 2023 Assembly elections.
और ये ट्वीट करने वाले जितने चिल्लाते रहे, गरीब की मौत पे भी राजनीति करते रहे, लेकिन मामा का बुलडोजर चला है, अब रुकेगा नहीं जब तक बदमाशों को दफन नहीं कर देगा।
From Maharaj Ji to Bulldozer Baba, from Sannyasi to CM, Yogi Adityanath is now firmly in the driving seat in Uttar Pradesh. Bureau Report, India Today.
From a priest in Gorakhpur to becoming the chief minister of a state, Yogi Adityanath is all set to begin his second stint as the chief minister of Uttar Pradesh. And as he gears up for his oath-taking ceremony today, here's a very interesting report that looks back on his journey from how he became a chief minister from a monk.
A child named Ajay Singh Bisht was born on June 5, 1972 in a village in Garhwal. Little did anyone know that the boy would leave his family at the age of 21 and become a sannyasi known as Yogi Adityanath, who would eventually reach the top post of the country's most populous state. Although very little is known of his pre-yogi days, his father, Anand Singh Bisht, says his son always wanted to serve the people.
मैं भी एक खुशी है कि वो अपने मंजिल की राह देख रहे हैं और आखिर उन्होंने वो राह पकड़ ली और उसमें सफलता मिल गई उनको। फिर जन सहयोग बहुत मिला उनको। 325 विधायकों ने हाथ जोड़ करके खड़ा उनका समर्थन किया है। ये मुझे बड़ी खुशी है और मैं कल से ही बड़ी ऊर्जा मिल रही है मुझे।
Ajay Singh Bisht completed his BSc degree from HNB Garhwal University. In 1994, Yogi Adityanath became a disciple of Adityanath at the Gorakhnath temple. According to temple's traditions, his ears were pierced. He addressed Mahant Adityanath, his maternal uncle, as Guruji. Yogi Adityanath jumped into the political arena in 1998 when he was elected as a Lok Sabha member from Gorakhpur. This year saw Mahanta Adityanath, a key leader of the 90s Ram Temple movement, passing his baton to Yogi Adityanath, who emerged as a controversial Hindu leader known for his hate speeches. Yogi continued to win the seat for 5 times with large margins, except in 2004 when the Samajwadi Party's Jamuna Nishad gave him a tough fight. He won by just 5,000 votes. In 2014, Yogi Adityanath took over as chief priest of Gorakhnath temple after Mahanta Adityanath passed away. Adityanath's radical pro-Hindutva image came to the fore for the first time in February 1999, when he allegedly tried to capture a graveyard land by planting a peepal tree at Panchrukhia village in Maharajganj district. A case under several sections was registered against him in the Kotwali police station. Bureau Report, India Today.